Oh my gosh, I almost had a heart attack. Welcome in, Margot Simone. How was your stream? How did your strong mouse come out? If you guys aren't following Margot, make sure that you do. I'm just getting set up for the art gym. We're about to do some figure studies. I found this very dramatic person. So we're gonna start with that. This is about how I feel about figure studies, so I'm also sort of putting it off because, you know, don't really want to do it, but I need to. So we're here to practice. How was your stream? How was your stream? I'd love to see anything you want to share. I mean, you know the drill if you want to drop something, but welcome in, Raiders. My name is Kasey, if you haven't been here before, and we're about to do the morning art gym workout session. It's an art workout that we do Monday through Wednesday. And at the end, we kind of show studies, and like if you draw along and you want to share, I'll show your work here as long as it's work safe. Yeah, it's just kind of a little community draw along thing. It's mostly accountability for me, kind of like how you need a buddy to go to the gym sometimes. You guys are my accountability buddies to make sure that I actually show up to the art gym and actually do some art workouts this morning. So if you want to stick around and encourage, there's lots of folks that join in, and it's kind of fun to look at everybody's work, and I always end up getting inspired by all the stuff that I see at the end. So thanks in advance to anybody who's already maybe started drawing. I know sometimes it takes me a little bit to get going, but thank you, ABC Martin. I appreciate that follow. Hi, Danny. How you doing? Good to see you. Got a jump scare out of you? It's more than one of us then, Pyro. Yeah, definitely also was like, ah! But thankfully it was off screen, so you didn't get to see. But if anyone hasn't seen my work before, I can show you guys what I tend to do. Margot, I actually dabbled in watercolor yesterday. Oops. Excuse me. Still waking up. Barely got out of bed this morning. It was extremely cozy. I was lurking in Margot's stream, just like under the covers, watching the paint. But yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I think it was the day before, I did some watercolor on stream very briefly. One day I'd like to maybe sit down and do some actual watercolor painting, but I was mostly just playing the Draw Me an Animal game. But if anybody hasn't been here before, this is the kind of stuff that I typically do. So in the afternoons, like if you come back this afternoon, I'll be streaming at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. I think Margot also streams twice a day sometimes too. So we're both just kind of crazy like that, but I will be back on this afternoon doing some more like intentional art project time. Which is good. I've been missing that actually. It's been over a month since I've really been able to do that, and I really haven't made that much art this past month, and so I really do kind of need the accountability of streaming in some ways just to make me make art. Unfortunately. But yeah, so if you like paintings, I do a lot of digital paintings, and I'd like to branch out and do some traditional as well. But this is mostly the kind of stuff that you'll find me doing in the afternoons. And then I also do sculpting and creature design stuff. So like here's a Sea Slug Dragon series that I've worked on for a while. We do this on the first Wednesday of the month. And over here, oh, there's a comic I'm working on. There we go. There is a sculpture. If I was at the studio, I could show you more sculptures, but I only have this photo of this one sculpture on my computer here at my apartment. So if you want to see more, I guess come back this afternoon and just ask me. I will have to, I can show you some more. Those dragons be your mind? Aw, that's so sweet of you to say, Wukong. Thank you. The Sea Slug Dragons? These ones? Where are they? There they are. They're at the very end. Yeah, I have like a whole series of them. Did we finish the last one? I can't remember if I finished the one I started last time. I did a really chunky one. I posted them on Blue Sky if you want to see. I think they're up on Blue Sky. They're very fun. So many. Oh, thank you, Margot. I need to put more in that roster. I really need to update my raid roster here at the apartment. I wasn't really planning on streaming that often from here, so I didn't put that much into it, but because my studio tech issues happened for so long, it ended up being kind of a more longer term thing. Isn't it a good pose? Come, brethren! Let's get the bad drawings out together! Oh my gosh, my keyboard is not working today for some reason. Come on, I believe in you. There you go. I kind of believe in you. No, I don't believe in you at all. Why is this not working? There we go. Yeah, he's very dramatic. Anyway, that's the theme. That's the theme of the art gym, is let's get the bad drawings out. So the idea is we're encouraging each other to just kind of do some studies and do kind of the hard work of observational drawing It's not usually everybody's favorite thing to do with art. Most of us enjoy drawing from imagination or kind of going our own way. But doing observational studies is how you skill build with art. It's how you get better. Art is a skill. That's the good news. It's not just something you're born with or you're not. The bad news is skills take time to develop, and the sooner you get started, the better. So if anyone else is like me and you need some accountability to do some skill building, that's what we're about to do today. So if anybody wants to draw humans, feel free. If you're not feeling humans, if you want to do something else from reference, that's fine. Draw something you see around you. You know, draw your shoe, draw your hand, draw your cat, draw some food, you know, whatever it is that you'd like to draw. But we'll look at it at the end. And thank you so much again, Margot, for bringing your community here. If you have to read and run, that's fine. I'm gonna go sneak over and take a peek. Did you post? I'm curious how your mouse came out. But if you don't have that to share right now, that's okay too. I'm gonna go show the good people. Are you more on Instagram these days or Blue Sky? I know you used to post little updates in your stories on Instagram, but maybe it's more of a Blue Sky thing now. Blue Sky is a lot nicer. Well, in a lot of ways. I do kind of miss the stories, because sometimes there's stuff that I want to share that I don't really want to make a post about. Like, I don't feel like it's important enough to make a post about. And so I kind of hope that they implement that at some point. Oh, I found Margot's mouse. Margot, I'm gonna show your mouse. Is that okay? I want to show your mouse. Can we do it? Can I show your mouse? Oh, here we go. Thank you. You don't post it. And so you're fully over on Blue Sky. Nice. So guys, click that link to go check out Margot Simone art. But look at this cute mouse. This cute, strong mouse that she was working on. I was watching her. I think I had to finally get out of bed around the time that you got like the base stuff around the eye started, but looks great. So cute. I love all of your animals in clothes. They're so charming, and they remind me so much of just classical storybook illustration. I love your style. I think it's great. For those who don't know, Margot's also kind of got like a kid's book thing going on. Is very family friendly and work safe. So again, if you aren't following Margot Simone, make sure that you do. Really great stream, really great vibes, really sweet person. Can't recommend highly enough. Yeah, so make sure you go follow so that you can see more of this awesome work. Looks like it's really coming along, Margot. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna look at some other stuff too. Oh, look at this one. See what I mean, guys? It's just so dang cute, and you can watch Margot do this live on Twitch and ask questions and bother her like I do. Looks so cute. I love these little circus mice. Oh my gosh. And I love seeing the process too. It's just, you always inspire me to like try to do watercolor. I remember seeing it at this stage. It's so fun to see them like finish too. Oh, look at your cute stickers, Margot. These look so great. I can't remember if I asked you this, Margot, but if you're still here, do you print your own vinyl or do you get them printed? I'm thinking about getting a Brothers Scan and Cut so I can do my own sticker production, but I've never done it before. And I'm really nervous about doing it wrong. I currently get mine from a store. These look so good. Well, thank you for sharing, Margot, and thank you for sharing your community and bringing people over here. I'll try to take really good care of them. We'll see. So if anybody wants to join in on the art gym, feel free to. What I always recommend is to set a timer. You know, maybe half an hour. That's kind of my goal, is half an hour of sketching. Sometimes I do timed figure studies. That's what I did last time, so I'm trying to make sure I alternate. So I'm going to be doing more just like studies today that aren't as gestural, although I do tend to be pretty gestural when it comes to figures. But yeah, if you want to challenge yourself and maybe set timers and try to do like quick 1 minute or even 30-second gesture studies, it's really going to help you loosen up for your day of drawing. And that's kind of the idea, right, with the theme, is we're getting the bad drawings out not just to improve and skill build, but we're also just trying to like shake the rust off, you know, kind of warm up the muscles and get ready for a day of art. So let me scrub and say hi to everybody, and then I will get started. But feel free to get started on your own, even if you only have like 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Doing just a little bit of observational study every day can be really, really helpful. So that is what I recommend. Let me find my chat. I don't know where it is. I've lost it. Help. Oh, and I've got my stream playing on multiple windows, so that's exciting. Hey Handstitch, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. I can't find my chat. Where did I leave it? Oh, here we are. Okay, sorry, I'm really bad at Twitch. You would think I would know how to organize my screen by now, but I just don't. Okay, Pyro Katie's Tavern was first. Welcome in, Pyro. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope your back is feeling better. That's always such a bummer. Welcome to loading in. Thank you for the confusion. I'm easily confused, to be fair. Good to see you as well. And Raven, I know I said it in text, but thank you so much for that sub for 3 months. 3-month subs. My goodness. Thank you, Raven. Enjoy your flailing Carnotaur motes. I'm sure you will. I look forward to seeing who you flirt at. Because apparently that's what that is. Raga, I'm glad you like the music. And also, hey, chat, did you know it was Raga's birthday yesterday for those of us here in the States? I'm not sure how I don't know if it was, is it today? Is it yesterday? I'm confused, but it's roughly within 24 hours of Raga's birthday. So you guys should, make sure Raga knows that we all wish her a happy birthday. Thank you so much for being here, Raga. It is a weird song, honestly. Yeah, no, that phrase especially in that song always weirds me out. I don't sing it. I'm not gonna lie, Raga. Yeah, the chili dog line is strange. Okay. And let's see. Amaze, welcome in. Good to see you. If anyone needs references, by the way, they are pinned to the top of chat. Feel free to grab those. Let's see, who else have I missed? I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody, I'm so sorry. But just know that I'm saying hello to you. Hey Uber, how are you? It's good to see you. How's streaming been going? Scrolling past all the random things my bot is saying. You use your Cricut for your channel stickers. Nice. I've heard that Cricut's a little bit trickier to work with. Like you have to have a sub or you have to be logged in or something. I thought about getting a Cricut, but I did some research and I was kind of looking at the Juliet or the Brother Scan and Cut. But the Brother Scan and Cut interests me because I can just print out whatever stickers and it will like scan it with the Brother and it will find, like it'll do all the like finding the borders for me. So all I have to do is like scan it through. It shows on the display on the machine, like, is this the border you want? And then you can adjust it really easily and then it will just cut it out. So it's great. So I think I might go for that one. So I'm kind of saving up for one right now. So any Ko-fi stuff is going toward that right now. That's kind of my new tech I want to add this year at some point. And I hope you're doing well, Hand Stitch, by the way. You outsourced your vinyl stickers. Okay, you're thinking of doing some more traditional sticker sheets at home. Yeah, the prices are so high for those. That's the thing. That's why I'm thinking about getting a Brother, because I think I could do little sticker sheets. I need to look into it, because I think I don't think it has to go all the way through the paper or the vinyl. I'll have to check it out. You're tired, but treating it with coffee. Congrats. I hope it goes well. The coffee treatment, that is. It's better, but not great. Hoping it won't be too bad tomorrow. Yeah, just go easy on it. Take some muscle relaxers, you know. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm sure you're trying to take care of it the best you can. Today is today. That's true, Paradox Moose. Wow, yesterday is yesterday. Such wisdom. It's 6 hours until it's over. Okay, so it's still your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Raga. Hope you're having a good birthday. And thank you for spending some of it with us. We really want a scissor? A scissor? Oh, yeah. They are pretty expensive. Yeah. I think that's why I was kind of like, well, the Juliet's cheap, and it seems like it has a better program. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna just save up for the Brother. So it's like one of those things I'm saving up for all year. Like I don't think it'll happen anytime soon, but hoping by the end of the year I can get one, because it's been on my list for a while. Okay, let's get started. So basically, what I like to do when I start doing figure studies, let me change the color here. I always have this weird problem just at this location I have this problem. But if I use a straight black in Krita here, it shows up green. Like when I'm doing this, like it doesn't look gray. So I always have to like blue it slightly. Like if I go to here, look how green it looks. Do you guys see this? It's so strange. I don't have that problem on the Krita at home. So I'm not sure what the deal. I think I must have messed up some settings or something. But anyway, sounds like time for another sketchathon. Yeah, I might do one. Yeah, I might do one later in the year. I don't have time for one right now, but yeah, potentially that might happen. Okay, so what I like to do when I'm starting out figure studies, typically I actually like to look at like a skeleton, musculature. We do that almost every time I do figure studies, so I'm actually just gonna jump in this time. But if you haven't done a figure drawing in a while, If you haven't looked at the human anatomy in a while, go ahead and like click that reference at the top of the chat. Pull up, you know, there's like, if you go to the anatomy section, there's like muscles and bones and all kinds of stuff. Feel free to dig through that and find something that's useful. But I'm just gonna go off my found knowledge here. Like I'm kind of picturing what the rib cage is doing inside of this pose, right? So I'm like, oh, it's like, you know, here's the sternum, here's the rib cage, here's the spine, here's the hips. So like if you spend enough time, you know, looking at these things, you can kind of pick it out after a while. So the key is to kind of think of it as like a dimensional, right? So like think about the direction all of these things are sitting on top of each other. So you have the hips that are like this sort of rectangle here, but then you've got the rib cage that's sort of like leaning back. And you'll sometimes see artists do this, like with their actual figure drawing. You know, they'll kind of draw a box to put everything in, and then sort of draw the figure inside of that just to like keep it within perspective. That's a few more steps than I like to do personally. I think I work better just thinking of it sculpturally and sort of drawing sculpturally, but if that helps you, by all means do it. Everybody has a different approach to this, and there's not really a right or wrong way. As long as you're trying to think about it as three-dimensional, think about it as large shapes, and try and check your proportions before you get detailed. That's however you want to do that is kind of the best practice for you. So for me, that tends to look like, and part of why I'm not doing a muscle study today is this guy has like no body fat, so it's a pretty easy to see the muscles, and so I don't really think I need to worry too much about it. But you know, for different types of figures, you're just going to have different sorts of anatomy that shows or doesn't show, but it helps to know what's underneath the skin and the fat and the muscle. So definitely check out some bones and things if you haven't done that in a while. Okay, so I'm gonna try really hard because I can already tell I want to get in there and draw the muscles, but I'm gonna avoid that for now. I'm just gonna draw shapes because I want to make sure my proportions are correct before I jump in. I'm going to make sure like the length of the arm to the body ratio is correct. And some of that's going to be kind of weird in this one because there is some foreshortening going on, meaning like some objects are closer to the camera than others. So like the legs are going to look bigger than the head comparatively because he's leaning back, right? So the hips are toward the camera, the head is away from the camera. Same thing with his hand. A little bit is like foreshortened slightly. So there are some proportional things that might be kind of wonky with this. Maybe choose a different pose if you're new, like maybe choose a more static pose if you're newer to figure drawing, but I like dynamic poses. They seem more fun to draw. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm just drawing the big muscle groups, kind of trying to position everything. Let me move this guy up because I drew him a slightly too big and slightly too low, I think, to fit him everywhere on the screen. Wait, what's going on? How come I can't see it over there? It's weird. Okay. But yeah, how's everybody's Wednesday? I guess it is Wednesday. Gosh. How is it already Wednesday again? What happened to the week? Somebody please insert more hours into my day. I can't ever get enough done before it's time to go to the day job on Thursday. It's always very disheartening. I want to do more things. There's so much left to do. I have so many stream updates I need to make still. Finally got down to being able to work on stream stuff. And I'm just like, but I have to do other things too today. We'll see if I get to all the stream stuff or not. I need to design a new, maybe I'll do this on stream. I don't know, would I feel like would it be really boring to watch me design a business card on stream this afternoon? Usually in the afternoons I do art projects, but the projects I need to do right now are all very like administrative. Like I need to design an end title, like an end card for some stuff. I need to design, I kind of want to design like a signature or something. And so I just don't know if I should stream that stuff. Raga thinks I should do it on stream. Okay. Well, Raga's the birthday kid, so I'll do what Raga says. Raga has power today. Please return my muscles and bones when you're done with them. I need them to live. Oh no! Paradox moves, I'm so sorry. Here, take them back. They're all yours. I apologize. I didn't mean to cause you to struggle. You do need them to live. You're correct. That is a correct assessment. Hey Rue, how's it going? Yeah, I know, right? It is Raga's birthday. Thanks to the birthday bot on my Discord, I know that. And also Cinna pointed it out on stream yesterday, and I was like, oh, how come Cinna knows these things sooner than I do? She must have like an alert or something set up. I don't think I did that. I tend to get overwhelmed with too many Discord pings, so I don't have very many alerts turned on Discord. I have to kind of wait till I'm on Discord to see stuff. But it doesn't really work that way either, because I tend to get overwhelmed there too. I'm like, oh no, there's so many red numbers. Where do I start? Yeah, right, Neilf? Yeah, this human figure seems extremely passionate about freeing the bad right. Yeah, get him out. He's like purging the demons, right? Which is what we should all be doing. So yeah, safe travels, Pyro. You fly out tomorrow. No, don't panic. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Everything's gonna be great. You're gonna feel so much better getting out of Florida and coming to the mountains for a little bit. Probably see some snow somewhere up in the mountains, I'm sure. Goodness. Why is there always so much noise coming from upstairs? You guys probably can't hear that, but I swear they're always hammering something up there. And again, remember, the point of doing a study is not necessarily to copy. We're not trying to necessarily draw it line for line. The point is to learn something about anatomy. Like, I just learned that I drew this leg horribly, for example. So we learned that today. But no, you kind of want to make sure that you're checking. Like I didn't do a good job checking my proportions there, and I just noticed it after doing the whole drawing, which is why you should not do what I do and get into the details too fast. You should instead draw your shapes, check your proportions, make sure that they're accurate before you jump into that stuff. Oh my gosh, why is it not erasing? My eraser is not working. Exactly. Yes, we talk about that sometimes, Paradox Moose, how at the end, after you've done a bunch of studies of the same type of thing, like say you're studying planes, or say you're studying people or animals or whatever, after you've done a bunch of studies from different angles, a good test is exactly what Moose just said, is to go and try to draw that thing from memory, like try to make a character in a pose, or try to put an animal in a pose, or try to draw a plane from a certain angle. And you can kind of test and see whether you've been copying or if you've been studying. If you've been copying more so than studying, which a lot of us do, it's really easy to do, especially when you're only drawing from reference that is two-dimensional like this. It's much easier to accidentally copy because you kind of fall into the habit of copying angles of lines rather than thinking about what the lines are there for. It's hard but rewarding, exactly. And so it can kind of show you how, like, where you still need to practice. So like if you really struggled with like the leg or something, it's like, okay, I need to go back and do some more studies specifically of this part of the anatomy. Or if you really studied with the way that the car is put together from a certain angle, it's like, okay, I don't understand enough about how this is working in 3 dimensions, so I need to go do more dimensional studies. Great point there, Moose, yeah. It is, yeah, it's very rewarding, and it also transfers it, exactly like you said, from short-term to long-term memory. Because you can study for hours and hours, but then if you don't revisit that again soon, you're gonna forget all that stuff. So putting it into practice is any part of learning, right? You love my Pinterest boards? Oh, thanks, Handstitch. I put a lot of work into them, at least initially. Lately, I need to do a little more organizing. I've kind of gotten a little slack. There's only one downside. There's too many good reps. Well, you know what? They're always going to be there. So just pick one and then come back for another sometime if you need one. I'm glad you find them useful, though. That makes me feel good to hear. I'm glad that they are helpful to anybody. I try to make sure that they're good and that they don't have AI and a bunch of other nonsense that's not actually helpful for study in them. So yeah, hopefully they're okay. A lot of them are like, I need to actually do more of this, but I have a ton of reference photos that I've taken myself that I need to put in there, but a lot of them are from like photography websites, and so they're really like, I try to make sure that they're actual photos of things. Okay, gotta fix the proportions because I didn't do this the first time. Gotta go back and rework it now. This is the downside of getting too excited about detail. So I'm trying to think of it as like muscle groups. Like I'm looking at how the muscles are kind of interwoven, right? So like there's these two big sections on the leg. So I'm sort of trying to imply those with the shapes that I'm putting in. So it comes down here to the knee, and then this one is just kind of here. And then I want to check my proportion, like say, hey, do the knees line up correctly? Does this one look relatively the same size as this one? Like there's different things you can check, different landmarks you can use without tracing, you know, without doing all that, to kind of check your own work. So I'm sometimes not very good at it. And sometimes I feel like I do better if I do time myself when I do a gesture study, just to make me kind of like get the details in there. And then maybe I could like unpause the timer and just kind of like do the study after that. I don't know. I did not make his leg big enough there. And it's kind of funny because you can like see this strong line here of like from the knee to the ball of the foot where the weight is being placed with this figure. Oh, thank you, Pioneer, for the gratitude jar. Pioneer, I think I forgot to do the gratitude jar you redeemed yesterday on stream, but I did it right after stream. I'm so sorry, but I promise that I did it. Yesterday was the 8th. Here, I'll show you that I did it because it's right here. I put, I'm thankful that afternoon streams seem to be working without crashes so far. See? I did that. But we'll do another one really fast. For anyone who hasn't been here for a gratitude jar redeem, this is just something I do. I used to do it just on my own, but I've actually kind of invited Twitch chat to help me remember to do them. So I think it's just once a stream they can be redeemed. But basically it's kind of a way for me to have a positive way to reflect on the year. So I have this thing I call the gratitude jar. It sits in my bedroom, typically kind of by the door, with this little, I actually need to cut more slips because we've done so many, but I have little slips of paper that are pre-cut and like ready to be written on. I keep my little duck pencil. You guys have to look at the duck pencil, it's required. Hold on, I don't know if you can see it. Duck pencil. It makes me laugh. Come on, focus on the duck. How do I make it focus on the duck? I'm really bad at this whole streaming thing, guys. Come on, camera, you can do it. Maybe not, maybe you can't do it. Well, anyway, there's a duck riding a bicycle. And I keep it by the door. That way I can write on it. So, today's gratitude jar. Hey Bruce, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I'm glad you like my lines. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. We're doing a gratitude jar redeem, and thank you, Medusa, for that follow. Okay, so I always put the date. 4/9/25, and if you're still like, okay, but why do you do this? Like, what's the point of the gratitude jar? So I don't open it typically until the end of the year. Like I did just now, just to show Pioneer that I did it yesterday, but yeah, I keep it. It's like a New Year's Eve tradition. So by the end of the year, this jar will be full of slips of paper with little things that I'm grateful for, and I will read through them on New Year's Eve. So it's just like a way to kind of positively reflect on the year. I have found, I've done this since I think like 2018, maybe even before that. Maybe I started doing it before I moved. But anyway, I've got an envelope. I have a little keepsake drawer. I'm very cheesy, very sentimental sometimes. And I have a little keepsake drawer where I keep like the highlights basically of every year, like really big things that I was grateful for, or just like things I thought were nice to remember. Even sometimes it's like sweet stuff, like went for a really nice hike and saw a really cool bird, you know, stuff like that. But I feel like there's always something you can find to be grateful for, and it really helps, especially I've found like when I've had really hard years, it's really nice to be able to look back on the year and just have like some positive reflections. So if you're somebody who struggles to find the good, if you want to start being able to be less cynical and find more good in your life and in the world, I have found it really helps a lot with my outlook. I find There's this phrase I really like called tactical optimism, and I really feel like you almost have to be a tactical optimist to make it when you're older. It's easier to be optimistic when you're a kid, and then when you kind of get hit with the realities of the world, it's a lot harder. So if that's something that sounds like a goal for you that you'd like to do, I have found it to be really helpful. So for today, let's see, what am I grateful for today? Man, it was so cozy, my blankets. I'm really thankful that I have a comfy bed. I didn't used to have a comfy bed, and I would wake up all the time with back and neck pain, mostly shoulder. It was like a bad bed, bad pillow combination. So I'm gonna say that I'm thankful for a comfy, cozy bed. Pillow. That doesn't cause pain. There we go. So it doesn't have to be like big world shaking things, but it's just like, you know, some people don't have that. You know, some people can't. I was lucky enough to be able to afford to get a new bed and a new pillow. So anyway, it's just finding things to be grateful for in the day-to-day. I find it really helpful. So there we go. Did you know that you can be allergic to feathers? I did not. Ooh, a skin prick test. That sounds intense. Most webcams you've owned require their special window program to manual focus. Oh, really? Sometimes it'll focus on its own. It just kind of depends on how it's feeling, I guess. Because I feel like sometimes I'll hold this up and it's like, oh yeah, oh see there, I just did it. It's like, hey, focusing on the duck. So there's my duck. I don't know. It's not a stab, just a tap. That's good. Don't forget to hydrate. Thank you for the hydration. I might need to go refill my water bottle actually really quick. Forgot to do that before the stream. Also, thank you, Roar, and welcome in. It's good to see you. How are you? You bought a new moleskin sketchbook. Nice. Those are really, really nice. And I've been scared to even start in it. Oh man. So I heard a great tip for starting a new sketchbook. There's a few artists I know who do something like this, but basically you just ruin the first page. So some people I know will literally like step in mud and stomp on the first page. Other people will just like scribble all over the first page. There's something about that like, oh shoot, it's really pristine, I don't want to mess it up. There's like a little bit of that fear. So if you really struggle with that, that's definitely something that I recommend doing. I've done it to a few of my sketchbooks that I'm being a little too precious with. It's like, nope, this is just where I go to like art fart, you know, like it's whatever. It's not gonna look like an Instagram post. Oh, okay. Like you were to tap a thumbtack. That's not too bad. Your face was still visible. That's true. Some webcams really love to focus on anything you target. That's true. I don't know if mine is advanced enough to do that. This is a 10-year-old webcam. At least a 10-year-old webcam. So, but maybe it had that technology then. I don't know. It's a very cheap Logitech. I think I paid like $30 for it. But yeah, that could be it. Finally got something in for the art share. Nice. That's awesome. We do have a showcase also if anyone has finished work that you want to share. So for the art gym, we just do like studies, but if anyone wants to share like finished work for during the monthly art showcase, we do have a monthly art showcase over on the Discord as well. That's what you need to do. Yeah, good luck. I know it's hard because it's like, oh, I just paid for this, it's really nice, but if it's going to help you to mentally be able to use your sketchbook the way it was intended, I think it's worth it. It's rude that the art showcase is only for people from Finland. Wait, what? It's rude that the monthly... Wait, what? Hold on, Paradox News. What are you talking about? Hey, Evan Blair, how are you? It's only Finnish. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Stop everything. Stop everything. Ready your cheese, chat. Ready your cheese. Paradox Moose, get out of here. Thank you, Maze. Don't actually get out of here, it's just a saying. That's funny. Not what I said. How you doing, Evan Blair? Yeah, the showcase is really fun. We've had some really cool entries in the showcase. I'm really thankful to have so many, like, I don't know, there's so many inspiring artists that hang out in my Discord. I'm honored. And it's really cool to see what everybody is working on throughout the month. It's also like if anyone has a project you're trying to promote, like if you have something you're working on, you have some links you want to drop with your art, The showcase, that's totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's really fun. We're actually going to start, oh my gosh, we're going to start doing a, I'm kind of nervous about streaming this, to be honest. I almost feel the same way about this as I did when I first started the art gym. I need to get better at character design. Like for me, I think it's a really strong weakness that I have in my portfolio and just in my general like body of work. Like I don't tend to do a lot of character art. I do a lot of creatures, I do a lot of environments. I do like dynamic poses, but I'm not necessarily like drawing consistent characters. So we're gonna start this thing called Character Camp. We're gonna do the first one a little under a week from today. I think it's on Monday, next Monday. We'll be doing it in the afternoon. It'll be like a stream event where anybody can participate if they want to, but chat is going to submit words, like words that would describe a character. It could be like tall or rugged or I don't know, just whatever character traits, like pick character traits from your D&D characters and throw them in chat or something. And I'll pick like 3 or 4 words just randomly from different people. We'll put them together, and then we're going to we're gonna like spend the next like 2 hours or something just kind of doing character designs based on those words. I'm gonna be challenging myself to do human characters specifically, and like to really push for like different types of shape language. Like I'm just not strong in that at all. So that's my personal challenge, and I'm very nervous about it because I'm just putting it out there that I'm going to struggle, and it's going to be a lot of this. It's going to be a ton of getting the bad drawings out. Okay, so just like please don't judge me just preemptively. I know you guys wouldn't, but like that's my fear. That's that like latent fear of the internet, like fear of judgment part of me that kept me off of like Twitch and Instagram, so many places for so long. So anyway, I'm just a little nervous about it, but I want to get better, and I really appreciate the accountability that Twitch provides. So I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that next Monday, the first one. So if you guys want to come back on Monday in the afternoon, we'll be doing the first ever character camp. I'm nervous, but if anyone wants to draw along, it'll be like the art gym. So I'm just kind of throwing it out there so people know about it. It'll be like this, where if you want to draw along with your own characters, as long as it's work safe, I'll be happy to show it on stream. So it'll be a fun opportunity because I know we have a lot of character artists in the community, and like the drawing from reference is good and helpful, but I know sometimes we just want to draw like for fun. And this will be I feel like a good way to like draw for fun and to challenge ourselves, hopefully. So anyway, just warming up. Well, thanks for warming up with us, Evan. I'm honored. Guys, if you're not following Evan, by the way, fantastic artist here on Twitch. Honored to have you sketching along. I've learned from the master. Oh gosh, I don't know about that. I feel, have you not seen this? Listen, we have a whole command about how not pro I am. Please don't take anything I say as like gospel. I'm just here to learn, and whoever wants to learn with me, come on in. We're all here struggling together. But I am honored to have you here. Honored to have all of you here, honestly. Thank you guys for keeping me company. Keeping me accountable. Did someone say cheese? Yeah, we did. Hey Sloppy, how are you? It's good to see you. You've been lurking? Well, thank you for the lurks. I really do. Seriously, if anybody decides to lurk here, it is so nice of you. I really appreciate that. Kasey, the improvement in your figure size. Oh, thank you. I'm struggling with this one, so I'm glad that you like it. Is this the ideal? Son of Austerlitz? No, this is just a guy screaming about getting the bad drawings out. Personally, I would not date this guy. But that's just me. Probably other people would have different opinions. Let's see. That's how you end up with character that's a sexy donut. Hey, listen, if I'm still ultimately gonna pick the words, so let's see. Sloppy, see now Sloppy wants to play along. You have seen it? I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. You'll have to see if Centrella can join in. Oh, nice. Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to, I know you guys will be vacationing, but yeah, if you guys want to, I'd love to have anybody who wants to join in. Yeah, so that'll be on Monday. So if anyone's a calendar marker, or if you want to join the Discord, there's an event thing about it there. Yeah. This does not look like a gentleman who would give good hugs. Yeah, he seems a little intense, I'm not gonna lie. He seems a little intense. He looks like an excellent breakbones, yeah. Yeah, this is somebody I'm happy to draw. Not as interested in as some sort of ideal personally. But you know, it's great, it's helpful to have good muscle reference, you know. I'll say that for the guy. You know what? And maybe he's very nice and not at all intense, but he just seems intense from this image. I'm also slightly intimidated by super muscular guys. I'm like, well, I'm definitely not good enough for you, so I'm just gonna walk away. It's like, I don't work out that much. So yeah, I personally, there's lots of reasons. They tend to have a certain type of woman they're looking for, and I definitely don't fit that mold. Typically. But then again, we make assumptions. Maybe he's a big teddy bear sloppy. Maybe we're both wrong. I do love a teddy bear. No, I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know about that, but I just know, like, when I go to the gym, I get super intimidated if there's, like, really strong looking people there. I'm like, wow, I'm not good enough to be here at all. And that's my own personal fault. That's not their fault. This is a shortcoming that I'm sharing with you, chat, that I have. This has nothing to do with this person. It's everything to do with me and my own insecurities. But I do definitely go hide in the locker room until they're gone. Thankfully, the gym that I go to is not super, there's not usually a lot of people there, which is part of why I like it. Hey Ryu, how are you? It's good to see you. I pitched that idea on human horse blinkers. Oh my gosh, horse blinkers are so funny. Ryu, how are you? It's good to see you. I actually missed what the gratitude subject was. Oh yeah, I did put it in the jar. It's right here. See? I think I forgot to clear the redeem. Wait, where did it go? Where did I put it? Did it go? Oh, it's on the other side. I put it on the other side. It's right there. I think I forgot to clear the redeem though. Hold on. Oh my gosh, you guys. Just looking at this drawing that I'm doing on the other page, I want to be done. Let's do a different one. John Cena was naked in the show Pacemaker, and I realized how lumpy muscle-bound men are. I've never seen that show. How do I clear this thing? I always forget where to go. Okay, we did the SMU. I'm so bad at clearing stuff. We did the gratitude jar. I hydrated. Gratitude jar again. We did that one. I did hydrate. Positive news! Oh, I forgot to share positive news. Thank you for reminding me. Pioneer. We also have a positive news redeem. That's another new one that we've put in. So I usually go to the Good News Network for my positive news because they do multiple news stories a day, and I can kind of pick one. Let's see. Oh, you guys, I really like this one from today. Okay, hold on. Trading cards featuring middle-aged men go viral in Japanese town, boosting volunteerism and awe of elders. You guys, this is sweet. Although I wouldn't call any of these guys elders. They don't look very old. I guess they're middle-aged. This is so funny. In a story that will make you awe, a Japanese community center released a line of collectible trading cards featuring the town's older male residents. Seeking a way for the younger generation to connect with the amazing community members, middle-aged, older, the center's secretary general leveraged these enduring love of Pokemon trading card games to create these masterpieces of civic engagement. I actually really love this idea, you guys. A population of about 10,000 from half as many households. So it's like a smaller little hamlet. And so you can collect these cards that introduce you to the older... This is really cute. This is really cute. Because, yeah, there is a huge gap between the generations, I think, in most cultures. Especially these days, with so many young people just being on computers all the time. You never have an opportunity to interact. I mean, I certainly don't interact with a lot of older folks, and I'm not particularly, teenaged. So I imagine it's much worse unless you're doing intentional, volunteering things. So I love this. This is great. Here's the link to this good news. This is adorable. This is why I love the Good News Network, you guys, because it just reminds you that even though a lot of times news can be terrible, part of the reason I started this redeem is because I need to be reminded that there is good stuff going on in the world, and this is very sweet. I really, really like this. This is so cute. This is great. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but if you want to read about it, oh, somebody asked this older guy to sign his card. I love that. It makes them little celebrities in the town. You guys, every town should do this. I love this idea so, so much. Oh my gosh, my heart is so warm right now. I love this. I love this so much, you guys. Because like, that is a big problem when you get older is oh, I'm gonna get teary, sorry. I feel like older people do feel really isolated and like their whole life story isn't being shared, or like maybe they don't have kids or something. And you guys, I really like this idea. Can we do this everywhere? I really, really like it. Okay, wow, that's a great news story. We have an ad. Okay, so we can just think about that. Mute the ads. Don't mute the video, but if you want to support me, just mute the tab, and we're gonna pause and take a stretch break and think about how cute that idea is. Yeah, exactly, Ryu. Yeah, no, it is a huge problem, and Japan has we're gonna have the same problem in America because we're not having babies at the same rate as we used to. So America's gonna be in this situation too soon. But yeah, like there's a huge disparity between the amount of older people and the younger generation in Japan. So I love that so much. Okay, let's go ahead and do some stretches. So we'll be back in about 180 seconds, guys. I won't do any drawing, just so that nobody who doesn't have an ad misses anything. Like I said, if you want to support the channel, just mute the tab, but keep the player playing. We're gonna stretch during this time. I'm gonna fill up my water bottle because I don't have enough to hydrate, and you should too. This is your opportunity once an hour to get up out of your chair, do some movement, that kind of thing. So we'll be back in about 3 minutes. Yeah, I love that, right, Ryu? Remember some good news during lockdown? I kind of vaguely do, Paradox Moose. I really honestly stayed away from almost everything news related during lockdown. It was too much for me. It was way too much for me. YouTube sent you down a rabbit hole of Ring cameras catching older folks going to their neighbors' doors and asking for help. Or just like, hey, want to share a coffee? It's a nice morning. It's heartwarming, and it also kind of breaks my heart a little bit. Because like, I know I don't do enough to like volunteer with older folks, and I kind of want to. I just wish I had more time. But like, it is a big problem, and there's a lot of loneliness out there. And it's heartwarming, and it's also heartbreaking because it just makes me think of like, but how many older folks either don't have the mobility to go out and try to meet people, or like aren't brave enough to do that, or don't want to impose. I don't know. And it's not just older folks that feel this way, but we do have a really big isolation problem in the modern world for sure, because you're able to do so much on your own from home now. It's just more convenient. But we're losing connection with each other for sure. Anyway, something to think about, but it is really cute. It is really cute that they did trading cards. I love that idea so much. I kind of want to pitch that to my town. Also, dang it, I just realized I foreshortened this arm too much, and it's incredibly poorly drawn, and I'm so sorry you've all had to stare at this whole time. What is wrong with me? My goodness. Like, what? Why? Oh my gosh, Kasey. I know I said I'm not gonna draw during the ads, but I can't let this lie. I'm sorry. It's so badly proportioned. Why did I do that? This right here, this is why you need to do your big shapes before you do details, because I got too excited about the hand, and I didn't even think about seeing where the hand was in relation to the knee in the photo. Proportion, people. My goodness. So, okay, now I made it too long, but that's all right. But yeah, feel free, please, if you can hear the sound of my voice, make sure that you are stretching right now. I'll get back into my posture stretch here in a second. I'm just being a perfectionist, and I'm bothered by this, so. Okay, I'll fix more of it after the break. If you want to unshrimp yourself, though, chat, if you have not yet unshrimped, please unshrimp. Unshrimp, and then push your shoulder blades together. Oh. And then relax, and that's gonna straighten up your posture a little bit. Sorry, I noticed some proportion issues during the ad break, so I did lengthen the arm. I apologize, everybody. Please check your proportions. But we should all be back from ads now, and I'm going to fix it a little more. Let's see. SGN was host SGN. I don't know what that is. Hey, Paleo Artist, how are you? It's good to see you. Was hosted by some good news. Oh, okay. Was hosted by Jim from The Office, where he just talked about good news on YouTube. Oh, I think I do remember hearing about that, actually. He then sold the show to Viacom after things started. Oh, okay. Is it still going? I'll have to look that up. I should add the heartwarming part is that all their neighbors were so inviting. I'm sure they were, because people genuinely are, like... People, deep down, we do want to help each other, even when people aren't great. There is just like this, there's this very social aspect of humans where we just want, we're social creatures. Like, the opportunity to connect comes, or to help somebody comes, and there is something in us that generally, for most people, activates. So we're like, we want to help. But it's like, we also want to take the easiest path, because it's just more natural for us. And unfortunately, the convenience of our modern day makes us really have to fight some of those things to do the social things, I think. I remember as a kid us going up and down the street to hang with the neighborhood, and you just don't see that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think a few times in Girl Scouts we volunteered with, like at an old folks home, or maybe that was something else. Maybe that was some other organization I was in. I don't know. But it's just one of those things you don't think about. We did, okay, I thought it was Girl Scouts, yeah. And it's a good thing to do, you know? Yeah. You're standing up for all stream from work, but still no stand shrimping. Oh, that's awesome, Pioneer, that you're standing. Congrats. Guess you'll draw a thing? Good. I guess I will too. I remember the excitement of getting some silly walkie-talkies and discovering another kid on the end. Oh, that's cool. Wait, what? You got walkie-talkies and you didn't know who had the other one? That's exciting. I have no idea if it's going. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I'm interested in that. What kind of gains are we making at the art gym? That's a great question. I'm trying, half-heartedly, to study humans. I'm trying to make some gains in my human anatomy. I need to do some more, oops, I chose blue somehow. I'm not sure how I got to blue. Dang it, messed this up. After a few times at the school program, yeah, that sounds... Maybe we did it through school too. There was this thing they did at the local library here last Christmas, where you could write a card to, and they would just like give them out to senior centers and nursing homes and that kind of thing, which I thought was really sweet, because I do feel like so often, especially if you're very long-lived, like a lot of times you outlive your friends, and it can be really isolating. So it's important to remember. Yeah, we all kind of got to help each other out. Because, like, I hope when I'm old, and, you know, I don't have kids, and so, like, one day I might be in this situation, too. Like, I hope nobody, you know, I don't want to be forgotten somewhere. Like, that's really sad to think about. So, you know, doing that for other people now while I'm able to. You never know. Maybe it'll come back. You've had that both in dreams and real life when living in a dense neighborhood, and suddenly you hear another voice on the handheld radio? Really? I've never had that experience. Amaze, you take any breaks that you need to. If I'm the only one who draws, that is okay. The accountability is what I'm here for. Please don't feel obligated. It's only do it if you feel like you need the workout. But you've been working hard. Take a break. It's one of those things that got you into amateur radio. You know, I heard that like radio stuff is like coming back. Like a lot of people are getting into that lately. It's kind of interesting. By the way, if anyone does want to share their studies, if you are doing a study of some kind, we do have a Discord channel for that. If you'd like to, you just put it in the art gym section, and we will look at it at the end of stream. If you want to share like some finished work, you can obviously go and post that in the art share section, or works in progress, or in the showcase if you want to show something off. But yeah, there's all kinds of ways to participate if you'd like to. Okay. And you have lots of time too. We're going to be looking at these in like 40 minutes. So if you'd like to participate, you still have plenty of time. I'm trying to find another reference because I kind of want to do a different one. I like this pose. This is a good pose. Another, if you're looking for good action poses too, fighting like track and field athletes, they're always doing some kind of like running or, you know, leaping off of a starting block, or gymnasts are really good too. Dancers are really good. I feel like some of the best like action poses I've found have been people in those categories. The one time I think I can take a break is, oh, stop, Amaze. What's the worst that's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's the worst possible scenario of what could happen if you just take a break and enjoy hanging out? Or doing whatever you need to do. You don't even have to hang out. What's the worst? Tell me your nightmare. Because whatever it is, I guarantee you it's not that bad. Not so bad that you can't spend some time taking care of yourself. Shoot, there's so many options. Which one do I choose? I now understand what hand meant. I haven't really looked through my reference folder in a while. There are a ton of references. It is hard to pick one. But I'm just gonna go with this action pose because I like it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the one that I was gonna go with originally, just because, you know what, I can always do a second one or a third one. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll do this guy. I do kind of want to shade that one a little bit, but I need to do more gesture, less nitpick, so we're gonna go with that. Dang it, did that song just play? It's like stuck in my head so hard. I can't even hear any music. Where is my music? I literally can't hear anything. Can you guys hear music? It says there's music. I'll just trust it. Oh, there it is. Okay. My goodness. Action poses are great for stretching. Yeah, no, I really like them. Plus, dynamic poses are just more fun to draw. Oh, do you guys know who else you should be drawing? Well, you guess you could draw on Ryu's channel, but you should go follow my friend Ryu. Ryu, I like your new schedule, because now I see you more. Ouch. Ryu does games here on Twitch. Ryu's actually the one who got me into Twitch. Ryu's also great. So you should go hang out with Ryu. And if you're somebody who's just getting into streaming and you're streaming games and you're looking to meet some other gamers to hang out with, Ryu has a lovely little gaming community that I think you will enjoy. I won't get discouraged. No, I've already said, if I'm the only one who draws, that's fine. It's happened before, it'll happen again. I know there's people drawing that just don't feel like sharing. I'm not gonna be let down in any way, Amaze. The whole point of the art gym, like I've said, is for me to practice and to do studies. And if nobody else wants to share their studies today, that's totally fine. I don't want anyone to feel pressured to submit a study. It will make me feel worse if somebody feels pressured to contribute. So don't do that. Don't make me feel worse. That's the worst case scenario. Nothing bad will happen. Don't worry. Do what you need to do. Promise, I'm a big kid. I can handle it. The whole reason I even do the showcase is to encourage people to try to do it. But sometimes you make stuff that you don't want to share, and that's okay too. We've done this long enough for me to feel pretty confident that there's people drawing along whether they share or not, so I'm not super worried about that. It's really more just an opportunity to encourage people to share, get a little shout out, if they stream. I'm getting caught up on details. Shape, 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 shape. I need to set a timer. That's what I need to do. I'm not setting enough timers. Okay, what is going on with his anatomy here? This is such a strange angle. His pec is like stretched really strange. Okay, we'll just go with that. What's the name of the website if you want to start drawing from square one? Draw a Box. Draw a Box Pioneer is really good. Yeah, if anyone's working on, I mean, again, you don't have to draw, like, you don't have to study what I'm studying. If you want to do some fundamentals and foundational stuff and go do Draw a Box, we've had people share Draw a Box prompts before. I think it's drawabox.com, but you might want to Google it. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, though. Trying to think really hard about everything that's happening here as happening in the third dimension. I think that's like the key. I'm not doing the most spectacular job with proportion right now, but there it is. Thank you so much, Raga. Yes, hashtag ad. Yeah, I should see if they will let me, if they will sponsor me. Do you think they would sponsor me? I was hanging out on Anthony Wheeler's stream yesterday, and it kind of inspired me in a way, because he would just like reach out to people. And it just would like never occur to me to reach out and be like, hey, do you have like a sponsorship thing that you do with people online? And I do this stream thing. And he got a sponsorship from Strathmore that way, which is really cool. I mean, I'm not anywhere near as big as Anthony Wheeler, but like, I don't know. That'd be kind of cool, right? Maybe I should do that. I don't know. I don't know if I should reach out to Drawbox. I think he also did something like that with Pose Maniacs too. And got like some discount codes or something. So if people wanted to buy a subscription, they could. That would be kind of fun. Working on an old series that you discontinued. Oh, nice. That sounds like fun. Well, I hope it's going well. Randomly reached out to the folks at the charity you're doing a charity stream for later this month, and the community lady was excited and said she'd send you some stuff for incentives. Yeah, that's awesome. See, like, and I guess now that you mention it, I did kind of do that with porpoise.org last year. So I guess I have kind of, not that I didn't even think about like charity stuff, but yeah, that's cool. What's the charity that you're doing a stream for? Tell us about it, Pyro. Do you guys know Pyro is also a streamer? Pyro is a game streamer too. There's a couple of cool game streamers in my chat right now. We got Ryu and Pyro. You guys should go follow. Pyro is a sweetie and has a very fun layout and very good vibes. Yeah, you always provide the good vibes. Is this for the, I think you mentioned it was it Parkinson's? Is that the charity? Or am I thinking of something else? I apologize if I'm getting that wrong. I think I remember reading something about that. I think you posted about it in Discord, maybe? That's super fun. Whatever it is. It's good. It's cool that you can do stuff like that. First episode series involves a theropod attacking a group of campers. Oh boy! Originally Stratosaurus, want to change it to a larger Dromaeosaur, an Ablesaur, or a Micro. Yeah, that's fair. I do like Ceratosaurus. But that's fair. Megaraptor doesn't get a lot of attention. That'd be a fun one. How you doing, Real Foe? It's good to see you. I'm trying really hard to like work in more of the action lines to these poses. Michael J. Fox's Parkinson Foundation. Yeah, your dad was diagnosed a few years ago. That's awesome. Yeah. So yeah, you guys see how awesome Pyro is? Pyro is doing a charity stream for Parkinson's. That's awesome. Yeah, it'd be great to have more research done on stuff like that. It affects a lot of people. Well, I'm sorry that your dad was diagnosed, but that's awesome that you're trying to do what you can to help. Maze. I'm telling you, you're putting too much pressure on yourself. I appreciate that you want there to be participation, but I just feel bad if you feel like you have to participate. That's not the goal. Because now I feel like you could have done something that you needed to do, and instead you got distracted. I appreciate it. But I just want you to prioritize yourself a little bit more, that's all. It's gonna catch up to you someday, if it hasn't already. Okay. Let's do another. I guess I should do a female. Let's do a females. Get out of here. Find a new reference photo. Gosh, I need to do more portraiture. I was watching somebody do some awesome portraiture the other day. I can't remember who the artist was, but man, definitely made me want to do more portraiture. It's so fun to watch people do studies. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is really cool, actually. This person is doing stock photos but has a mirror, so you can see like different angles of the same pose. It's a really good idea. I like this pose. It's a good pose. Okay, I don't think I've done this pose before. Time to do a female. Let's make sure I'm on the right layer here. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. And to inspire you to paint is just as awesome. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's super fun to watch other people work. Just to get some of that, yeah, inspiration, like you said. Okay. Gesture. Why is all my music so quiet all of a sudden? I can't hear anything. I'm gonna turn it up slightly. Hopefully, you guys just let me know if it's like way too loud on your end, but like I cannot hear a thing. There we go. Now I can hear it. I have no idea if that's like blowing out somebody's eardrums, but sorry. There you go. Now this next song's gonna be like way too loud, watch. It's a little loud. Turn it down slightly. This song gets really loud, so I'm gonna get ahead of that one. It's always fun to think about too with poses like this, like how the body is interacting with itself. Like you can see her arms kind of like flaring out, resting on the kneecap and stuff. Just like little things like that that I need to think about more when I'm drawing. Yeah, keep us posted, Pyro. I know that you posted in the Discord about when that is, but yeah. I hope it goes well, and if I am able to, I will try to be there if I'm not at work. Oh, thank you, Luna Moon Wolf. I appreciate that follow. Thanks for dropping by. You can see like the rib cage in here too, which kind of helps place a lot of the bones. It's too loud. This song is too loud now, sorry. See, this is the problem. I don't know how to get a balancer on VLC. I wish I did, because it would make my life so much easier. Oh, hydrate. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I was so distracted by that cute story about the old guy cards, which is a strange sentence to say if you weren't there, that I forgot to fill my water bottle. I have one hydrate left, and then I will need more water. Thank you, Raga, for hydrating me. You also have that problem with your background music. Some songs I'm absolutely certain are drowning me out. Like, but yeah, there's supposedly there's a way. There's like some things you can run them through. I think it was Rock Paper Water who linked something in the stream tips. I haven't looked into it yet. I should. It's been like probably almost a year since he posted it, but it seems really helpful. Sorry, hiccup. Came out of nowhere. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Yeah, sorry for the hiccup, I know. I know they're awkward and loud, I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. That's the thing I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't really see one in VLC, but if anyone knows of a way to do that within VLC, please let me know. Or if there's like an extension you can get, maybe do those exist for VLC? I actually don't remember. I feel like they used to have things like that with VLC, but maybe they don't anymore. Alright, I messed something up here with the proportion. I think I made this arm too short. This is the problem I keep running into, is because I keep getting too excited about details. You would think I would learn, but alas, I do not. I learn not. This is why I say, you know, not a pro, guys. I'm not great at this. I'm just trying to learn how to do it myself. What is that? I wonder if that's her other knee, maybe. Must be. Yes, enjoy your lurk, Pyro. Thank you for being here. Enjoy your food. You guys are so cute, having lunch together. Adorbs. Relationship goals right there, folks. I know, right? Makes me want pizza. I don't need pizza. Can confirm sharing meals as a couple is one of the best things. You guys are so cute. Stop. Oh my gosh. So cute. It is, though. You're not lying. We called this one the Golem. Oh my gosh, Bam! Bam, it's good to see you. Thank you on a 6-month streak sub for 8 months. My gosh, Bam, thank you so much for all of the support. I seriously appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed your alien baby. Yes, we call this one the Drama Queen. We call this one the Go-Getter. And we call this one the Golem. How are things? Hope things are well. Alright, I'm trying not to spend like too much time on any of these poses, but I like some better than others. I'm gonna shade this one just a little bit, just because I haven't really done any shading. I guess I should draw the bra so Twitch doesn't get mad. Twitch, look, they're clothed. Dang it. This is always the hard part about figure drawing. You don't want to get in trouble. Scandalous heartstring. People in bathing suits, my gosh. She has such a concerned look on her face. I don't think I can capture that. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Alright. Yeah, they look much better when you don't look at the reference. It's like, oh yeah, this looks like you totally nailed it. And then you see the reference, you're like, oh, Kasey. Kasey, what have you done? What have you done? See, this song feels very loud too. Let me turn this down slightly. Probably just blow out somebody's eardrums. I don't know if that worked, but... Let's see. What should I do? Let's do another female. I'm trying to pick a pose I haven't done before. Some of these, like, I haven't been doing a great job at pinning a lot of new poses in the human section lately. So I feel like there's a bunch of these I haven't done. Wait, why is this in female? What? Oh, it's not. Okay. I was like, that's not female. Let's do an action pose. I like this one. This is a good one. Copy image. Hey Mo Shrimp, how are you? Are those Sultan chickens? Oh my gosh, I love those chickens. They're so good. How are you, Mo Shrimp? An oarfish? Okay. Let me crop down this whatever this is, and then we will do the oarfish. Oops, I just hit the wrong key. So glad I didn't crash my computer. Okay, save. Let's go to the Draw Me an Animal game. So we haven't played this one yet today, actually, but the Draw Me an Animal game, for anyone who hasn't been here before, is something that can be redeemed once every half hour with channel points. And I will. They are silky chickens. Oh, they look like sultans. Silkies are good too. Have you ever seen a sultan chicken? You should look up a sultan chicken. You'll see what I mean. So the way the game works is basically somebody will give me an animal to draw using channel points. No hints in chat. Feel free to look it up yourself if you'd like to. But, oops, I think I spelled fish wrong. There we go. And I have 5 minutes to draw it without any reference. So let's see. It is 10:33. It's from Susie the Silky. Oh, that's cute. Salty chickens? What? Salty chickens? I mean, I guess those are good too, but I like my chickens alive. So an oarfish, I'm trying to remember what their faces look like. Oarfish are really neat. I think the first time I saw an oarfish was in the Caturan Odyssey. I don't know if anyone else has ever read that book, but there's some really gorgeous illustrations in there of oarfish. Okay, so I remember that they have really long bodies. I'm trying to remember what their face looks like. They have these like really cool like tendrily things coming off of them. I remember that. I don't remember exactly what their face looks like. They just look cool. That's all I remember is they look cool. They got little fins. And they're very long. I think they have like a little sail fin on top too. I might even have some more fish pinned in my Pinterest remember their face. We gotta do a fish study, because I don't do enough studies. Unless they're clucking at you, I don't want them extra salty. Oh my gosh, damn. Alright, there's my oarfish. I'm gonna color it, we'll just see what happens. I do remember they're like blue and red. Yeah, these are really cool fish, and so what we'll do at the end is we'll learn about it together. I don't know that I am doing a great job drawing it the way it looks. I just remember they have like long teeth and like longish feeling faces, but I have only a vague recollection. Ow, hiccup, sorry. I'm certainly not a photographic memory here. Give me the 2 blue. I think it needs to be more silver. Yeah, if you haven't seen an oarfish before, definitely look them up. Although we'll be looking them up together in just a few minutes. I'm just putting down like a base coat so that I can quickly color in by selecting the whole layer. Yeah, Bam, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping in. How's that? I hope California's treating you okay. I'm assuming you're in snowboarding season right now. At least they are here in Colorado. Mini boards. Yeah, more oarfish and eels are very, very interesting critters. Long, snaky critters. I feel like I'm not drawing them gray enough though. I feel like there's more gray and I'm just like overemphasizing the blue. Name's Rega, nice. Nice. It's a cool name. I forgot to draw the top fin here. Like the way you smile when you think you're opposite and embarrassment. Just I'm riding with you. Fish scales! Do I have time for this? I think I have 1 more minute. But a puppy happened? Oh no! Well, you know we have to see pictures of this puppy. Gosh. Puppy happenings are important. That's awesome. I mean, hopefully it's awesome. Puppies can also be a lot. It's like having a toddler. Doop, doop, doop. Okay, I'm gonna say this is my oarfish. They live down in the ocean, down deep. Just pretend I drew a background because I didn't have time. But that's my 5-minute mark for my oarfish. Let's go see how close I got it. Yeah, I would have put a fish rowing a boat. Hey, Bruce, you know what? That's okay. Sometimes I've done that before. I mean, not that specifically, but I've not known an animal, so I've just drawn something very phonetic or very silly. It was an ohm. That's the one I was trying to remember, the ohm. I didn't know what an ohm was, so I drew a bug in a tattered coat begging for coins. Or fish, there we go. Yeah, okay, I feel like I got this one. I didn't get the quite enough like head thingies on it, but I feel like I did a pretty decent job. So this, ladies and gents, is an oarfish. Boink. Oarfish are really cool. They're really big. They're also called ribbon fish. They can get massive, so here's a huge one. But they have this really pretty like blue and red color combo. This red fin along the top is great. Deep sea oarfish. Yeah. So let's learn about these guys. They're really cool. Extremely long, lampriform. I wonder if that's like lampreys. I mean, it sounds like it is. Belong to a small family, found in areas spanning from temperate ocean zones to tropical ones, yet rarely seen by humans. The oarfish family contains 3 species. Oh, nice. One of these is the giant oarfish. It's the longest bony fish alive, growing up to about 8 meters or 26 feet in length, you guys. 26 feet in length. That is a huge animal. That one right here. Look at this. Look at how big they can get. This is a massive, massive animal. This was found in 1996. A bunch of Navy SEALs holding a giant 23-foot oarfish washed up on San Diego. Maybe I'll go and see one in San Diego. That would be super cool. The common name oarfish is thought to allude either to their highly compressed and elongated bodies, or to the now discredited belief that the fish row themselves through the water with their pelvic fins. That's really funny. So people saw these weird fins and thought they were used for locomotion? Huh. Oh, these ones right here, maybe. They thought they undulated or something. I see, I see. It's more of a crest. That's cool. Body has no scales. Nice. By far the largest member of the family. Oh, they frequently practice autotomy, self-amputating the tail, presumably as an anti-predator adaptation. Wow, that's cool. All captured ones have autotomized tails. It's thought that they may autotomize their tails repeatedly. The break can occur near the tip of the tail so that only a part of the caudal fin is lost, or it may involve a few caudal vertebrae. In extreme cases, the entire tail is lost. The wound heals, but the tail does not regenerate. Okay, so it loses the end of its tail as an escape mechanism, but it can only do it one time. It's not going to come back a whole bunch of times. That is really interesting. I did not know that. Let's see where they're at. I want to see environment distribution. So they range about 1,000 meters or 3,000 feet under the ground. So you're never, or under the water. So you're rarely going to see them alive, because usually when you see them, it's because they're sick, they've died and floated to the surface, that kind of thing. Few or no currents down at their depths that they live, and so as a result, they build little muscle mass and cannot survive in shallow, turbulent water. They don't have enough muscle to swim up at the surface. That's really interesting. Well, if you want to learn more about the oarfish, here's a juvenile. They're really interesting creatures. Here is a link. Unless that too means they're sick. They sort of hang head face toward the surface. Yeah, I don't know. That could be that they're sick. I'm not sure. Hypodermic needle-like teeth and a toddler running around has been taken attention. I bet. I bet. Yeah, but there's the oarfish. There you go. If you didn't know about this animal before, thank you, Neil, for introducing us to the oarfish. Yeah, oarfish are really, really cool. Really, really cool creatures. Look how big they are. It's a legendary fish that announces tsunamis. The messenger from the deep. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, if something's going on down below, they might get kind of bothered and float up to the surface. Interesting, interesting, yeah. Craziness. Well, that's the oarfish. I tried to draw it. I'm gonna say I did okay. I'm gonna give myself like a 90 on that. I got the face a little wrong and I didn't quite get the right number of bristles on top, but under the ground, that's the dune oarfish. Yeah, that's the dune oarfish for sure. So there you go. That's the Draw Me an Animal game. We did it. We did it, chat. We drew an animal. Okay, I'm gonna finish drawing this one, and then we're gonna be wrapping up stream in about 15 or 20 minutes or so. So if you have any art you want to share, if you've been sketching along, doing any kind of study, feel free to drop it in the art gym section of the Discord. If you don't feel like you want to share, that is also okay though. Give yourself a pat on the back. You did some studies today, and I'm proud of you for what it's worth. But do not feel, I hope nobody feels like they have to participate. All I'm here for is getting some accountability. I need to do some studies, so that's why I do the art gym. But if you want some accountability and you want to study along and you want to share your studies, you have an opportunity to do so there in the Discord. Or if you prefer, you can respond to my post on Blue Sky. Here, let me just grab the link. So here's the link that I made. If you want to make a comment on the post, that way you don't have to make your own post, that's fine too. Or yeah, or just link in chat, whatever you want to do. What you drew looks exactly like the picture you just pulled up. Oh, really? All right, I'll give myself a 95. I feel like the face doesn't, I didn't draw the face right, so. But I feel like I got pretty darn close, so I'm okay with a good grade on that. But thank you, Rue. I appreciate your encouragement. Okay, let's do one more here. I'm gonna slide her down slightly so that I don't draw on top of this other one. Do some figure studies. Let's go fast. Gotta go fast. Got the rib cage there. Play that Blink-182. That may be different. It's not okay. Trying to get those shapes in before I do details this time. Varying degrees of success here. Bam, if you're still here, what kind of puppy do you have? I'm really curious. But it's okay if you're also chasing said puppy or toddler and can't chat. Please don't stop what you're doing. Just love to hear about a puppy. Boy, the foreshortening in this is kind of wild. There's a lot of it. Okay. Go, doing this one, doing that one. Oops. Oh, I hate that face. Ah! I just knocked my Huion tablet off of its stand because I was erasing so hard. There we go. Oops, 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 oops. This is a very awkward angle on the face also. Hold on, I gotta think about this. Think about this in planes, think about this as three-dimensional. All the things I'm always saying, I have to actually do them. That's a bummer. Okay. She's got a little bit of double jointedness going on in this arm. It's kind of interesting. I wonder why we call it double jointed, because it's not that they have two joints, right? It's just that they have a really flexible tendon usually. Oh my gosh, I totally did the thing again where I got too invested. Oh my gosh, I totally messed this up. See, today I'm just being an example of what not to do with figure drawing, frankly. Like, I am doing everything wrong that you could possibly do. I should call it hyper jointed? Yeah, they should. Ugh. Just got way too into the details and did not check my proportions again. I think I've done that every single figure drawing today. Making all the mistakes. Making all the mistakes. Hey Isel, how are you? I'm messing up a lot. That's how I am. Not that you asked, but you were probably going to, so. You have the same kind of hypermobility. It gives you chronic pain. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it does seem like kind of a detriment in that way. I have hypermobility in one hip, specifically. I don't know why. It's like it's rotated forward or something. I found this out a couple years, like a year or two ago. And I am worried about it causing pain when I'm older. I'm trying to do like PT and stuff to kind of correct it, but I don't know if it is correctable. Like, I kind of wonder if it's like habits or if it's actually like just the way my hip is formed. And unfortunately, I don't have the money to go find out more, so I just kind of have to operate with the information I have. Literally typing it out, yeah. I'm glad you're doing well. Well, I'm sorry, Pumpkin Pie. I hope that gets better for you. We are going to be looking at people's studies here in just a few minutes, so if you have anything you want to drop into the Discord or onto Blue Sky, feel free. But as always, no pressure. It's just an opportunity to share your studies if you would like to. You guys should be following Isel, by the way. Did I say that, or did I just think it? I'm having one of those mornings. I thought it really hard. I put it out there. But yeah, Isel's amazing. We're gonna do a co-stream again one day when I make sure that my computer works. I wonder if there's a way... Isel, I can't remember. When we did the test stuff for stream together, did my computer crash during the test? Or was it only during the actual stream? I think it was only during the actual stream. I kind of wish there was a way to like run a test and like see if it would crash before actually streaming. It was only during stream. It was just a small blip. Yeah, but it was bad. I don't want it to happen again. Don't downplay this. I just want to make sure that it's gonna stay on. Because I really did not. I was very frustrated by that. Yeah, it does. So far, the afternoon streams have been not crashing, which is really nice. Yeah, streams that don't crash are the best streams. I agree, Pumpkin Pie. Yeah, but they've been pretty good so far in the afternoon. For those who don't know, my streams were having I was having some tech issues at the studio for a while, and my streams were crashing a lot. And so I kind of had to stop, not kind of, I did have to stop, or I felt like I had to stop anyway, doing my streams from the studio. But we brought them back this month after I did a bunch of like troubleshooting and research and stuff. Oh no, my OBS just crashed here, I think. Am I still live? Oh my gosh, right on time. We have a tech issue here. Let me save. Are we still live? Did I just close? OBS has crashed. But we're live, aren't we? No. It literally says OBS has crashed right now. This is what I see. Would you like to copy the crash log to the clipboard? You guys, that was the weirdest thing. Yeah, so there we go. I jinxed myself. I'm telling you, just plagued with crash issues. So, okay, why would it say OBS crash, but then it didn't actually crash until I clicked yes on this button? It doesn't make any sense. Like, OBS is, just so you know, we're crashing. But we're not actually crashing. We're just asking your permission to crash. That's what just happened. Apparently clicking yes closes the program. So if I click no, it won't crash? This feels like a trick. This feels like a trick. It did actually close Clip Studio after I saved. Or I mean Krita. So I think we're about to go into an ad as well. Sorry everybody. There we go. Quickposes.com. Yeah, that is a good one. It was a test crash, yeah. Wait, I saved. I saved right before this. I hit save and then this closed. Oh my gosh, it took away my whole sketch. That's annoying. I definitely hit save before that happened. What the heck, monkeys? Alright, I'm gonna redraw this, I guess. Stupid crash from OBS apparently also closes Krita. Go figure. Jeez. You guys, I'm telling, I just can't win. And we're in an ad break now. So if anybody's still drawing, you have some extra time. So, I'm gonna be redrawing this pose. And we're in an ad break, so I'm gonna stretch. What the heck? What the heck, PC? It's never done this. This is the first time this PC has crashed. Or actually, I guess it wasn't the PC, it was OBS. And I got that same error that I was having at the studio. Yeah, it's an art critic. It knew that I had done a poor job. I kind of messed that one up anyway, so. I wonder if there's an update that I need to make. But I thought I had updated this one. I don't know. I've never had that happen here, ever. So strange. Just can't get ahead, you know? Just can't get ahead. Well, if anybody wants to pop any studies they're doing into the Discord, there's the link again if anyone needs it. I'm gonna stretch, so if you want to stretch with me after that test crash, guys. I don't even know if we're in an ad right now. Apparently your stream can crash and your ad can still count down, so we know that now. So there we go. Hey Tarzia, how are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for the hydrate. Yeah, let me hydrate, let's stretch. If anyone can see anything, I'm gonna redraw this lady, I guess. OBS, what the heck? Okay. There we have it. Test crash, please ignore. Yeah, I know, right? That was so weird. I'm glad that I wasn't the only one to... I mean, I'm not glad that happened, but do you guys see what I'm talking about? Do you see these issues we're having? It's very strange that I haven't had them here except for just right now. But I'm glad at least it seems like the stream stayed up, hopefully. I don't think I lost anybody. I have no idea. I might have lost some lurkers, who knows. Okay, so let's stretch together. If you can hear the sound of my voice, go ahead and arch your back. You're gonna unshrimp. It's pretty easy to shrimp, but we're gonna unshrimp. Push your shoulder blades together and hold that pose. Pretend like you're like crushing a walnut between your shoulder blades, right? And then you kind of relax, okay? So that's gonna basically straighten you out a little bit. So let's unshrimp together. Get some arm stretches in, get some shoulder rolls in, get some carpal tunnel rotations going. Do some carpal tunnel stretches. Hand exercises are just as important, folks. You're gonna what? What am I gonna what? What did I say about shrimp? Did I say something bad? It's possible. I'm gonna unshrimp. Is that what you're questioning? Hey Lemon Chicken, how are you? It's good to see you. I have to redraw this lady because everything crashed and it apparently didn't accept the save when I saved. It did, to be fair, I guess I hit save and then it closed. So maybe it was trying to save. Boat Shrimp is concerned about the unshrimp. Oh, that makes sense, actually, yeah. Yo-yos are recommended fall. Oh, really? That's actually a good point. I didn't even think about yo-yos. Are you just saying that to be funny, or is that actually something that they recommend? Because yeah, that is kind of the motion of the rev the motorcycle, right? Sorry, Moat Shrimp. No offense intended. It's mostly a reference to the hunched over posture that can often happen while drawing, or while streaming, or gaming, or being on your phone. So we're just kind of friendly reminding each other to straighten out the posture a little bit. Keep a yo-yo at your desk, plus grip trainers. Oh, grip trainers are a good idea. That's something that I keep forgetting to put on my like to buy list. Like why is what? Hold on, now nothing is working. I can't hit undo. I hate you so much, you stupid keyboard. Okay. Ugh. Why is this keyboard like this? It's very annoying. It's like it has to be right next to the PC in order for it to work. But then I can't use my rest. You shrimp yourself all the time? Oh no. Well, time to fix that. I wonder why it didn't save anything. Let's try saving before I draw. Save. What was that? Save. Could not save. Save? What's going on? Everything's breaking. Okay, we're gonna go really fast on this one because I do have an afternoon stream. Man, I'm kind of bummed because it took me a while to get this looking the way I wanted it to. I'm a little bummed that it didn't save because that's frustrating. Okay, well, a chance to fix my mistakes though. So we're gonna draw those big shapes, the rib cage, all the things that I already drew. I'm gonna draw them again. I'm gonna do them better this time. It's gonna be okay. Sometimes this happens. This is the joy of working digitally sometimes. Sometimes you have crash and you lose things. The tech struggles are real. Yeah, they really are. It's like you just can't get ahead, you know? I just have to accept that. It's like I'm just never gonna get ahead, and it's fine. It's just kind of part of it. But I'm gonna try and do better on this one because I liked the head. Like the head is the part I'm the most annoyed with because that was pretty tricky. But you know, now that I've drawn it once, you can draw it again, right? You did it one time, that means you have the skills to do it again. It's just kind of annoying to have to do it again. Hey, Jufer. Kasey stream? Yeah, it's been a minute. It's good to see you. How are you? Doing pretty good. My OBS just crashed, and it didn't let me save this image, so I'm having to redraw it. But other than that, I'm doing good. See, it's like the minute I fixed my tech issues at the studio, now I'm having tech issues here. That's the first time that's ever happened. I still sort of suspect that it's actually because Firefox is taking too many resources. The crashes always happen when I'm in Firefox, and so I'm starting to think that that's the correlating issue. Is it's a resource problem. Apparently Firefox is no longer sleek, which is a shame. I think in Krita you can change the autosave increments to be shorter. Oh, nice. I don't even know if I have autosave set up on Krita, to be honest. I'll have to look into that. I have it set up on Clip Studio. This is just going to be a little more sketchy than the other one, that's all. But I might like it better that way anyway. Nothing makes sense. Not saying a word. The foreshortening over here is so strange, but you know what? We're just gonna do it. You're doing fantabulous. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, well, it's good to see you. It's harder to consciously save when you're in a zone. It is, yeah, it's a good thing to have autosave on. Settings, configure Krita, general file handling. Nice. I will check that out in just a sec. Don't worry, I just saved. It may already have an autosave feature that I'm just not aware of. I am kind of leaning toward it just being a resource issue. So I guess the moral of the story is, if you're using Firefox and you're having crash problems, try using something other than Firefox. Turns out, apparently, it's no longer any good. Or I could clear all the cookies, but I don't log into that many websites, but it is convenient to have them already logged in, so I don't really want to clear my cookies. I just, apparently it only happens when I'm streaming. But Firefox itself has been crashing, at least at the studio, even when I'm not streaming. So that tells me, I don't know, feels like a clue. You know, something about something something police work, something something, and they call it a clue, something something. Pretty sure that's how that saying goes. Okay. we go. Save. Boo, Firefox. I know, it's a shame. It used to be so reliable. What browsers do you guys use? I'm actually curious. Has a memory leak issue. Chrome is the same. How often do you update it? They're both updated. I think it's a known problem. I thought Chrome was getting better because I haven't had the crash issue with Chrome. Use Edge. I don't love that I have to sign in on Edge. So I'm thinking the ones that I've looked into are, what is it, Vivaldi and LibreWolf, I think, are the alternatives that aren't like one of the big name ones. Chrome blocked uBlock Origin. Oh, I see. Edge is good. I have Edge on my laptop. It's okay, but I don't like that I have to be, it like always wants me to sign in all the time. Brave. Brave is one I haven't heard of in a while, but I will write that one down. Do you recommend Brave? I need to go, I'm gonna go like run through all these and just like test them out. Vivaldi, LibreWolf, and Brave. Thank you. Yeah. I think Chrome, Edge, and Firefox are the ones that I've kind of got on various things. That's good that Firefox hasn't been giving you issues. It's been crashing pretty regularly for me at the studio, which is wild because that studio PC has all the hardware it needs to be an efficient machine, so I don't know why it's crashing. I don't think it's my PC's fault. I think other things are my PC's fault, but Brave is Chromium based. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. Possibly OBS? Maybe, but oh, this is the first time OBS has crashed here. That was the same error though that I was getting, so it's possible that I just haven't updated this OBS because I know the most recent OBS update addressed that issue because like lots of people were having that issue. I was hearing about it all over Twitch. Like tons of people were having the can't find stream key like crash problem. So I think the recent update has addressed that. So I just need to make sure this version is updated. I thought it was, but I guess let me check. Is checking for updates while live a problem? Oh yeah, no, I haven't updated this one yet, so that could be why this one just did that. LimeWire. Oh my gosh, LimeWire, isn't that a, wait, LimeWire is a, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Isn't LimeWire like a pirating software? And that's only because Napster is, okay, yeah. Cheaper. Oh my gosh. Alright, save. Look, I saved everybody. We saved. Don't worry, we saved. That's why we have a save command, so that we can prevent crashes. It used to be. Oh my gosh, I have not heard the word LimeWire in so long. Holy cow. LimeWire. Winamp. Is that another one? ZBrush? Sorry, my auto mode got that one. I haven't thought about any of these programs in a long time. What's another really old one? Oh my gosh, Napster. Do you guys remember, who was it? Was it Metallica that made the big stink about Napster? Winamp was an oldie, yeah. Oh man. Oh, early internet. How far and how little we've come along. You get all types of interesting stuff with your music. Oh my gosh, Kazaa! You guys are... Is it weird to be nostalgia for a time when I would pirate things? I mean, I take that back. I never did that. I actually did stop doing all that stuff in college. I think that was when I... Curious about it, and I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't do this. I don't know. Teach their own, but it is very funny to hear all those names again. I haven't thought about those in a long time. Okay, we're just gonna call this one done before my computer crashes again and deletes it all. I've been saving like every 5 seconds, so at least this time I won't lose the whole drawing. But that was disheartening, folks. That was not a fun time. Hokey pokey. Did not enjoy that. 10 out of 10 would not do it again. It was not pyro, no. Could not save. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, I think I hit save twice, maybe? Finished auto-saving. Okay. How many cars do I have in my computer? What? How many cars? How many cards? Is that what you're asking? I don't even know what this means anymore. Welcome back. Oh my gosh, my unlurk. I haven't seen the unlurk command in a very long time. It is so long. I need to rewrite that. You wouldn't download a car. No, I would not. That's beyond my it's out of my moral scope, yeah. Come back from eating pizza and apparently my internet has crashed. It wasn't you. No, it was me. So that's actually good to know. That it did probably kick some people off then. If you got the little red bar, the little crash bar. No, now my OBS here is apparently decided it wants to crash, but there is an update I can do, so maybe the update will help with it. Yeah. Okay, let me, since we've saved, I'm just gonna save. I'm gonna clean this up just slightly, and then we're gonna go look at anything you guys have drawn. So if anyone has something that they want to share, feel free to drop it in the Discord. I hope I don't have to say this every time, but please also don't feel pressured to share. That's never my intention. So if that is the vibe you are getting from me, I apologize. I definitely only want people to draw along if you feel like it, and only share if you feel like it. If anybody drew and is not sharing, still give yourself a pat on the back, though. I am proud of you. You did it. You did a study. Studies are sometimes hard to make yourself do, so I think that is worth celebrating if you managed. And if not, you know what? We'll be doing it again on Monday. So if you want to join us back on Monday, I'll read off what it is in just a little bit because I don't remember off the top of my head what I put on the schedule. Actually, it reminds me I need to work on next month's schedule and just get ahead. Get that ready to go. Pirating a car is always ethical, yeah. And easy. Yeah, super easy to download a car. So you should not feel bad about doing that if you're downloading cars, people. Shade, shade, shade. Raga, did you have a fun birthday? I hope you had a good day. Hope you got to do something fun. And weren't stuck doing only boring things. If I had a happy birthday song redeem, I would sing you happy birthday. But I, alas, am not brave enough to do that on Twitch. We already tried that and failed, so just know I'm singing you happy birthday in my heart. Okay, I'm feeling fine about stopping here. That's good. All right, got enough shadow. Let's see. I wonder how many people emailed carpets. Wait. You wonder how many... I'm missing something here. I wonder how many people emailed carpets of cars to the email thing of that ad? Folders of cars? What is the ad? I'm so confused. Is there an ad that talks about this? I don't watch TV. Okay, let's go into the Discord. I'll just stop being confused. Let me move all of my little reference photos over and draw a big dark line all over my drawing really fast. And get my little post ready so that I can just quickly share this at the end. Move you. Move you. Oh look, I can overlay it. It's giant. Panda lamp. I feel like I've ruined this song. That meme has ruined this song for me. There we go, lady. You just come. Wait, I got the foot in there. Dang it. You guys have so much time to post your images because it's taking me forever. Okay, there we go. Okay. Scooch. There. Easy to screenshot now. Poink. I'll save those at some point. Or share them, I mean. Can you send me the ad in Discord? We have a section in Discord. You could post it in like vid share or random or something so it doesn't get lost so that I can find it. Yeah. Have I not seen the anti-piracy thing? It was on every DVD from the mid to late 2000s? I don't think so. If I did, I didn't remember it. Someone who made blueprints to 3D print an actual literal car. You just had to print assembly. Wow, really? I wonder if that's more or less expensive. Because that's a lot of plastic. Also, this is a plastic car. Let's not forget. Do you really want to go 70 miles an hour on the highway in a plastic car? I'm not sure if I trust that. Okay, let me get over to the art gym section of the Discord. Last call, if you guys want to, if you have any studies, as long as they're done from observation and they are work safe, feel free to drop them in the Discord. Let's go ahead and get in there and see what you guys, got up to today. I feel like it'd be cheaper. That's what I'm seeing, yeah. That's true. A lot of them do have plastic parts anyway, but you can print carbon fiber. I did not know that. I did not know that. Great. Looks like we have some awesome studies. They all look work safe as far as I can tell. Thank you guys for helping me out with that. All right, let's go up to the last one we shared from yesterday. I see. Yeah, I must have just not logged that away. So we're gonna start, yesterday we did birds for Draw Bird Days, so basically what I do every time we do the art gym is I just scroll down to the last post, which usually it should be mine because I wait till the end to post mine, and that's kind of my cutoff line so I know where to start for the next art gym, okay? So we are gonna get in here and look at what you guys did for art gym. So first off, we have Amaze doing a back and shoulder study here. Apparently Amaze felt like he had to do this, and I feel bad about that, but Amaze don't feel that way. I can't help you. I can't tell you what to feel, but I sure hope you only do stuff because you want to. Sorry, Rue, didn't mean to ninja you there. Yeah, but there's Amaze's channel if you aren't already following. This looks great. As always, you can always tell that Amaze is really comfortable drawing humans. And really nice structure to this also. Really good, like, three-dimensional consideration of the model. This model in particular, actually, there's some really weird photos of them on Pinterest, and some of them I wasn't sure at first if they were AI, but I'm pretty sure it's a real human. But this looks great. Really nice job of paying attention to the planes of the muscles back here, especially. Back muscles are tricky. I need to probably do more back and shoulder studies. But these look great, Amaze. Thank you for participating. I hope you don't feel like you have to, though. Even though apparently you do. So I don't know what to do with that, but there we go. And moving on to Rue, did some lovely gesture studies. 1-minute gestures, nice. Really great job with the fabrics and stuff. Nice proportions in all of these, Rue. These look great. I'm guessing Rue, just because Rue's really good at this, went and found some videos and just like paused them and drew gestures from them, because there's a lot of good variety in here too. These look great. Really well done, Rue. If you guys are not following Angula Rue also, make sure you follow Rue. Rue also streams here on Twitch, does fantastic art streams and animation. In fact, both Amaze and Rue do animation. And you can watch both of them here on Twitch. This is a great. This feels so grounded, this relaxed pose with like the toga or whatever. Really nicely done, Rue. Lovely gestures. Thank you so much for drawing along. I hope that they're helpful. That's always my hope for these, is that people get use out of them, you know? Oops, my thing is lagging. Beautiful stuff, Rue. And now we have a bunch from Clem. Clem, you are so prolific. Well done. I don't know if you did all of these during stream or if you've just been doing some warm-up gestures. I don't know why I can't talk right now. These are fantastic contour gestures too. So you guys can see how Clem is really doing like the contours of the figure to kind of help them think about it as a three-dimensional object. This is a great way to kind of prevent yourself from doing accidental copying versus studying. So fantastic technique there. These look great. Really nice proportions in all of these. I'm gonna go kind of quick on some of the ones just because I don't want Twitch to think they're unclothed. I know that they're not, they're just gesture drawings, but I just don't want to have a ding or anything. But these look great. Great job with the proportions and everything. Lovely study. 10-minute study here. So basically started off with like the foundational thinking in dimensions and kind of worked your way up to like longer 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute. That's great. That's such a good way to do this. Well done. Well done, Clem. These look awesome. Thank you so much for participating. I don't believe Clem streams, but if that changes, let us know and we'll be happy to shout you out. These are fire. Love them. And here we have some from Beats, some nose studies. Hey, Miss Art Rules, how are you? Oh, posture check. Thank you. I was hunching a little bit. Can you tell? Thank you, Charzia. Very nice. A selection of nose types. And noses are more complex than you would think. I was thinking about doing like an ear study or something, because I feel like ears are another one of those like weirdly complex facial features of the human head. A really nice job with like the different types of nostril shapes and the different ways that the bridge can be shaped, and just paying close attention to all this. This is great for like if you're building up to character work too, and like having characters that avoid having same face syndrome, you know? Very, very cool. These look great beats. You drew an oviraptor in a barrow? Like a wheelbarrow? Is that what you mean? That's cute. You can print polyphenylene sulfide. Oh. Which are extremely durable and strong material. Very cool. I had no idea. Huh. Well, you learn something new every day. Beats, these look fantastic. Thank you so much for drawing along, Beats. I'm not sure if you're here still, but appreciate you drawing along. And it's really cool to see, yeah, just like the different structures of the nose. It's a really good focus. I know, everyone always does such a good job. And again, anyone is welcome to, participate in this as long as you're drawing from observation, drawing from an actual thing that you're looking at, like something either in your life around you or a reference image. Anything that's drawn from imagination. We have lots of other places to put those. We have a monthly art showcase right here if you have one piece you're really proud of. There's also the sharing is caring section of the Discord down here where you have art share, for critique, crit share, works in progress share, all kinds of places to share. So don't be shy about sharing your work. If you want to get it out there, there's lots of places. Oh, in a burrow. Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. Very cute. Okay. And then we have, feel free to share that in art share, Miss Heart Rolls, if you haven't already. Would love to see it. Charzia, we have one from Charzia here. Such a dynamic pose, Charzia. Charzia has also been doing some like in-person figure studies, and I feel like I can really even tell how that is affecting your studies even of photo references. Charzia is also a streamer here on Twitch, does fantastic work. I love the way you broke the head down into the different planes here, Charzia. This looks great. Yeah, everyone's doing a great job. Make sure you guys follow Charzia. Does great work here on Twitch. I just love the planar way that you did this study, Charzia. It's really interesting. It reminds me of gosh, what is, like Egon Schiele? Have we talked about Egon Schiele before? I can't remember, but this style is very much reminding me of that. I would not, definitely, just so you know, if anyone looks that artist up, a lot of his work is not work safe, but he has a very distinctive style that I think is really interesting. And this is also just like a really intense pose. Yeah, spine hurts just to look. Beats, hey Beats, I don't know if you were here, we just looked at your noses. They look awesome, by the way. But Charzia does great work, guys. Make sure you follow Charzia if you aren't already. And Charzia, thank you for sharing. Is there a dance mode? Can I do a dancer? Yeah, here's a little dancing guy. Very nice. Ultimate Pumpkin Pie, look at you. Oh, these are some really different body shapes too. That's always fun to look at. Very cool. I love this study. Really, really nice structural drawing here. We really nailed the form of this Ultimate Pumpkin Pie. Wonderful job. Wonderful. It's always fun to see like really different body types too, and kind of have to challenge yourself a little bit. Yeah, right? Ouch. Though these are great. Really nice. Like I can feel the weight, especially this one. Like I just feel like the figure really feels like they're in the space. Like it does not feel flat at all. And the motion in this one is really nice too. This was a really awkward one for me. I'm curious if you struggled with this pose. I definitely felt like it felt, I don't know, the arm threw me off for some reason. Like his arm is massive. Maybe I'm just distracted by large muscles, I don't know. But this looks well done. Thank you for participating. Do you, Pumpkin Pie, do you stream? Remind me if you stream. I struggle a lot with perspective, says Pumpkin Pie. I mean, it's hard in proportion, so I've been trying to push yourself. I think you're doing great. These are both, they're great steps in the direction to pushing yourself to do that. And a great way to check for your proportion and perspective too is to even hold up an object and see if you drew something bigger or smaller than in that object than you did in the image, or at least in relation to each other. Like, for example, if I were to, you know, like hold up my hand or something to, or my pencil. That's why you see a lot of artists, they use pencils classically because that's what they have handy. But you can like judge the distance on your pencil between the arms and then come over here. Now I drew mine a little bit blown up from this, but I can still see that I got close, but I think I may have drawn them a little too far apart for the proportion of the image. So you can check in like various ways too using tools. But you know what? I think you're doing great. I hope you keep it up. Oops, I just closed Discord on accident. There we go. But yeah, this looks great. Well, thank you everybody for participating. We went a little bit over, but to be fair, my stream crashed. So sorry that it went a little longer. But if anyone is still working, don't feel like you have to rush to get something in there right now. Go ahead and just like, you know, wait. We'll be looking at stuff again on Monday. So if anybody did participate, and you just didn't quite finish your study in time, and I'd love to still see it, I'm sure we all would, as long as it's work safe, feel free to drop it in there. I am going to post my sketches, mine from today, and in that way anything below mine is what we'll look at next time, okay? So don't freak out, take your time. In fact, let me see what we're going to be doing next time. I'm gonna close this. Well, maybe not. As long as I don't touch anything, maybe it won't crash. Oh. Spoke too soon. Firefox really wants to crash, you guys. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Oh, thank you for getting that shout out. Yeah. Oh, you will be this Sunday. Oh, great. Perfect. Well, you guys go follow some Pumpkin Pie. Make sure to catch the stream. Thank you for letting us know. It's good to know. I'll try to remember, and if we forget, just remind us. That's why I say if anyone does stream and you show stuff off in any of the showcases, like, just let us know so we can shout you out. It's hard to keep track of everybody. So, oh, cool. On Monday, we're doing Megabats. I feel like it's because, yes, Bat Appreciation Day is next week, but I'm going to be at my day job, so we're going to be drawing Megabats on the 14th. And then in the afternoon, guys, don't forget the afternoon. Here, I'll show you. I'll even show you where you can find this in the Discord. Go over to the stream schedule section. It's like 2 clicks above the art gym, and you can see my proposed schedule for the month. Sometimes this changes throughout the month, and I will, you know, sometimes I'll update stuff in that channel, but you can always zoom in and like check and see what's coming up. So we're having Megabats on Monday, and then don't forget we're doing 2 special streams that are brand new next week. We're doing Character Camp, the very first Character Camp in the afternoon on Monday, and then on Tuesday we are doing a special event stream that you guys earned. We're doing a plein air sketch stream. So some of you maybe weren't around for that, but like months ago, we talked about doing a plein air stream around the studio, like around the property, because it's like built into the mountains and it's kind of a cool location. And so I'm going to be taking you guys out on my phone. It's not going to have any bells and whistles, but I'll be taking you out there to go do some actual plein air sketching in like a real landscape. And if you want to participate, feel free to go outside that day wherever you live or wherever you're working. Like maybe you can go on a lunch break and go do a plein air sketch. Plein air just means to draw the landscape, to draw what you see in front of you. A lot of people take out their easels and and I'll have an easel and I'll try and like do some of that, but I haven't done a plein air drawing in a long time, so just, you know, weigh your expectations, but it'll be fun. And if you go up to my Discord, there's 2 events you can sign. You can actually get, click interested and you'll get a ping. If you would like a ping whenever those start, if you don't want to miss those. So I try to do event things in the Discord whenever we have a special event coming, but sometimes I forget. But I haven't forgotten this time. So if you're interested, just click those interested buttons there, and you'll get a little Discord notification whenever that starts, okay? So that's how you can find that stuff. And again, if you are still working, please don't rush. Yeah, it should be super fun. I'm excited. Now should we take a bet? Is my stream gonna crash? When I try to go to my stream credits? Let's find out. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you to the new follows today and the subscribers. I really appreciate, seriously, I really appreciate the follows, the lurking, the subs, the resubs, just being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you to my mods. You guys are also incredible. I really appreciate you. And thank you for the raid from Margot Simone Art. Very kind of you to share your community with me. I'm going to go find us a work-safe art streamer to go right into. I try to find family friendly, and I try to pick people that we like, different people each time. so we're not always going to the same people. Hopefully that keeps it fun for everybody and makes it to where we can like meet more artists here on Twitch. There's so many awesome artists. I'd love for us to meet some of them. Ooh, here's somebody we haven't raided in a while. I wonder if they're gonna stay on much longer. They've been on for a little bit, so I don't know how much longer they're gonna be on. But let's go ahead and let's go say hi to Melimini. We haven't raided Melimini in a while. Melimini actually is one of the hosts of Stream Inc. I don't have a just in time to say goodbye. Hey Oaks, thanks for dropping in. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good morning. Why can't I type on my keyboard? There we go. Sorry, I'm not good at this whole Twitch thing still. You guys would think I would be by now, but I'm just not. Kasey raid. I don't have a raid call. One of these days, I'm gonna get organized enough to actually do all the stream things, like make raid call commands, but I just haven't done it yet, so. If you want to copy that, feel free. If you don't have a sub, you can replace those emotes with some emotes of your own or something else. But let's go say hi to Melimini. Melimini is doing some very cute traditional cats, also looking at maybe some cards that they made. I'm not sure. Let's go check it out. But Melimini's great. She pops in here sometimes. And like I said, host Stream Inc., which a lot of you partook in last year. Yeah, great work to everybody, Bruce, right? Everyone did a great job today. I'll be back on this afternoon if anyone wants to come hang out with me later, so feel free to come back. I might just be doing some like various design projects. I don't know how exciting it will be, but I really need to redesign my business cards and I really need to do some other things, so I might be doing that on stream. I might be working on that painting we started on Monday, or we were working on Monday. So anyway, yeah, let's go say hi to Melimini, and maybe I'll see you later. If anyone needs my socials and doesn't have them, Pyro, thank you for getting those in the chat already. I appreciate your help. Click those links there in the chat, Discord's in the chat, and I'll see you over at Melimini's, okay? Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye!